What do you say we look at those standings? Denver number 8 at 19 and 17. Portland and Minnesota lurking not far behind. What do you make of that, fellas?
Well, what's your question?
Well, I'm kind of looking at that and I'm saying, you see that top 8 right now. Is that going to be the top 8?
Put it back up for a second.
That's why I wanted to talk to you about it. Well, can they do that? I think we have the technology.
When I look
Both
at
of those
this,
teams, both Portland and Minnesota losing tonight.
When I look at that, the only team, Minnesota's not going to make the playoffs. They're a little too young and not deep enough. I think the only team that could drop, though, if you look at those bottom teams, when Memphis gets Zach Randolph back, they could go up to 3rd or 4th place. But to me, the only team that's got a chance of dropping out of that is the Houston Rockets.
Well, you know, no faith in Kevin McKay on what he's done there.
Well, because he's not playing. If he was playing, I'd have great faith in him.
Not at this age.
Not at, yeah. But, you know, he's done a fantastic job. But that team, I worry about them getting enough scoring every single night. And because Memphis, Milano's doing a great job in Memphis. For them to still be in this thing with no Zach Randolph pretty much all season, they've done a good job. And if Denver get healthy, nobody's going to want to play the Denver Nuggets if they get healthy.
And I think we all thought Portland's a lock after the way the season started.
Yeah, but it's something going on with that team because they got a lot more talent than they're showing. You know, because when I saw them play the first 2-3 weeks of the season, I was like, wow, this team could be dangerous. They were too deep at every position. But Raymond Felton's lost all confidence at the point. He's lost 100% confidence because they should be playing a lot better.
Yeah, Jamal Crawford's been starting at the point lately.
And he's not a point.
Yeah, I know. And go ahead, Kenny. Shaq, flip a coin.
I agree with Chuck. You know, they look lost out there at times. You know, they start off fast, but, you know, if you hit them with a 1-2 punch, they don't look like they have a lot of fight to come back. You know, a couple of times in the Miami Heat game they came back, but, you know, they just didn't have enough. And, you know, at one point, you know, they were in 4th, 5th spot. Now they're out of the playoffs. So.
Yeah, and on the road they've struggled. They're 5-12 away from home, and at the Rose Garden now, where they used to be virtually unbeatable, they're very vulnerable.
Yeah, I just from 6 through 10, you could change. I don't have faith in anyone from 6 through 10. I think that the first 5 are teams that's going to be there, and Dallas will be 5, and the Clippers will be in there with 4, and the Lakers 3. To me, San Antonio 2 and Oklahoma City 1. Those are the 5 teams, the best 5 teams to me in the West. And after that, when you start with the Houston and you go all the way down to Utah, you have a bad week and a half, you will be out of the playoffs. So I don't think that any of those teams I would have that much faith in.